Hi, this is my video essay. First, who am I? My name is Siyao Chen. I'm studying communication and sociology at the University of Ottawa. 2 years before, I studied French in China as a university student. However, I realized that studying French was not what I want. So I went abroad and came to the University of Ottawa to become an international student. My research question. My research question is, how has advertising changed in response to my life in the pandemic? Why did I pick this question? I chose this question for two reasons. First, the pandemic changed my life. I did not return to China during summer vacation. In fact, I had already stayed in Canada for almost 1 year. COVID-19 broke out in China during the Chinese New Year. I saw many sorrowful stories in the epidemic, but I can do nothing. Second, pandemic changed the world. Suddenly, the pandemic spread worldwide. 2020 became a challenging year for everyone. All walks of life changed to survive in the pandemic, and every country tried to guarantee their citizens' life in COVID-19. The advertising also changed in this particular period. I want to find out the features of advertising in the pandemic, and I think it is a meaningful topic. So, my research question is, how has advertising changed in response to my life in the pandemic? How did I gather data? I gathered data from three aspects. First was my field notes. I wrote field notes about my thoughts and my feelings. Those personal data were helpful for my research question. Second, I collected information from the internet. I watched Chinese advertising and Canadian advertising during the pandemic period. I also gathered data from the lectures and readings. I believe the knowledge I got from the courses and the books offered the theoretical basis for my research project. How did I analyze my data? I analyzed my data by using Word documents and Excel. I used the Word document to write field notes and prompts. I confirmed 5 themes for my codes: feelings, products, pandemic, Chinese culture, and companies. I used different colors for each theme, and I highlighted my words according to the 5 themes. After that, I picked those words out and created a chart for them. This is an example of my coding. I use various colors to mark different words in this field note, and I created charts for my words and pictures. What have I discovered or learned? First, I found in this period, advertising has more specific elements related to the pandemic. For example, online meeting, empty street, masks, and so on. Those elements are not so common in the real-time advertising. Second, advertising tends to increase an individual's value to stimulate consumption. Instead of introducing products' functions, advertising tries to provoke the customer's emotional resonance. In the pandemic, consumption behavior became a heroic action. For instance, I saw an advertisement from Burger King in which people lie on the sofa and order a burger on their phone. Then the coach gets up and people raise their hands to salute. In the pandemic, a customer became a hero. Why is my research journey important? Pandemic is one of the severe issues currently, and the pandemic affects numerous aspects of our life, so I think my study is significant. My study shows the power of media. Media changes individuals' behavior. For example, before the pandemic, others may feel weird if people on the street wear a mask. But in the pandemic, wearing a mask in the public becomes a social norm. The media advocates people to wear the mask, stressing the necessity of wearing a mask. Therefore, not wearing a mask in the pandemic becomes deviant behavior. My research shows that media affects social norms and people's definitions of deviance. Thank you for watching.